Welcome to our introduction to our upcoming webinar, where you will learn more about Salesforce.com for defense contractors and how you can leverage the cloud to achieve real success in defense sales. One of the things we hear about the challenges facing defense contractors is the sales process is continuing to grow in complexity, which means it's very important to understand and use tools that enable us to manage the dynamic relationships that exist when we're selling. This is often exacerbated by the limited access many of us are seeing as it relates to accessing influencers and decision makers, as well as the limited sales and lead qualification staff that we have at our disposal. And finally, while dealing with these other issues, we have to deal with increasing competition and price pressure that often is associated with competitive markets and selling products into those markets. So Salesforce.com for Defense was really oriented around and conceived around building this idea of leveraging highly customized versions of Salesforce.com. So taking the power and depth and breadth of Salesforce.com and leveraging it specifically for the defense contractor industry. This includes simplifying the sales process as well as providing tools that enable us to manage those dynamic relationships, as well as automating our sales and lead generation staff while also providing simple dashboards for better sales insight. This is also works in conjunction with the ability to improve our ability to manage our territory, and doing this at a very competitive price per user, which is a hallmark for Salesforce.com. The concept of powerfully simple dashboards enables us to leverage and see our sales pipeline in real time. It also enables us to integrate sales history into that visibility so that we can understand which accounts are growing as well as which ones are declining. This also gives us the ability to manage what we call actual versus potential trending. So being able to see, again, which clients are growing, which ones are declining, but growing and declining based on an actual percentage of what they could be doing versus what they're not doing. And like I said before, the ability to see those accounts that are declining as well as those accounts that are growing. The other dynamic of Salesforce.com for Defense is the ability to manage territories and to be able to actually map accounts and prospects related to their proximity to one another, as well as other data sets that might be valuable to you and your organization. This includes the ability to geocode this integrated sales data with the data that we're putting on the map so we can see where our account density may be growing and again where it may be declining based on sales data. So Salesforce.com is one of the leading tools that is available around this whole concept of cloud computing. And this simple slide shows some of the very common metrics that organizations experience when using Salesforce.com in the cloud. So as you look at this slide, I just want you to take a minute and look at the different types of improvements that might be relevant for your business. And when we ultimately meet you, we can talk about how to make those metrics a reality. So I'd like to invite you to join us for our upcoming webinar. You can do so by registering at the link included on this page. You can also email us at sales@ismsystems.com or contact us directly at 877-553-0485. Thank you.